In this module, we are going to talk about pre-modern globalization versus contemporary globalization. Capitalism actually started before the 19th century. However, in the 19th century, it gained real momentum and became globalized. Industrial technology and modern nation states have behind the rise of capitalism. Industrial technology and modern nation states were after that rise of global capitalism. Capitalism encouraged accumulation of wealth along with the idea of surplus. Transcontinental traveling and global communication grew due to the advancement of industrial technology. After the Second World War, as I earlier mentioned, there were three revolutions: communication revolution, individual revolution, and industrial revolution, that increased the level of that development which was happening in the western part of the world. Mass production led to increased global imports and exports. Global trade increased due to steam power in ships and trains. Hence, mobility was no more a problem for traders and even not for the products. Goods and services have a proper system of communication, are going from one place to another very smoothly. Mass production and consumption of technology became global. Emergence of international news agencies allowed rapid flow of information in different regions of the world simultaneously. What was happening in another part of the world, it was easier to know sitting at any other part of the world. Marx and Engels described in Communist Manifesto the need of a persistently growing market chases the bourgeois all across the globe. Setting everywhere and establishing connections everywhere became a dire need. Bourgeois aimed to have mass production and mass consumption in almost every country. Search for raw material and cheap labor increased transcontinental flows. This is how there was an unevenness started from here. When there was a cheap labor and mass production of material was going on, but the cheap labor was not made the part of that profit that capitalist earned out of those products. Modern globalization has made the world interdependent, but pre-modern globalization failed to do so. As globalization in the pre-modern era was regional, so neither the events of one area were dependent on the other, nor they were influenced by the events occurring in other area. Limited migration occurred, but relations were not maintained among the migrants because skillful social capital was allowed to migrate from one part of the world to the other part of the world. And this is how the developing part of the world was being depleted of those brains which were brilliant. This is how the brain drain happened in that time. Modern globalization has become more global than regional. There are more regularized structures and global relations. Modern globalization or contemporary globalization is worldwide and interdependent. It got motivation from the following factors: capitalist economy, industrial technology, nation state, modern institutions. And you may say that these are the words, these are the phrases, these are the impressions which the capitalist system intentionally imposed on the developing world to say them, to convince them that democracy is the only global system that they should adopt, or capitalist is the only economic system they need to adopt. for the betterment of the economy. Modern globalization provided that real basis for the contemporary globalization, that experience that they are having that experience today. Contemporary globalization has all the features of modern world rather than a pre-modern world. Political nation state, economic expansionism, transportation, and communication technology. All these factors were manipulating, or I would say, maneuvering the capitalist market and going in the favor of the capitalists instead of the mass production goods which could give the economic fruits to the labor. But it was not happening.